The objective is to disrupt your adversary's ability to fight. The primary way is switch off the computer. As Kelly McCann used to say, always train to go over the edge. Hopefully, you will never need to go over the edge. But it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like
well,
a
the better
seatbelt.
saying is,
It's like
it's better to have it and not need it than need it and be dead. So you want to know it. So the finish part would be, well, if I've hit you in the head, grabbed you, hit you repeatedly in the head, clinched you, kneed you in the groin and accelerated your face to the floor and then stamped on you, it's done. Because if I hit you high, grab you and hit you repeatedly, now your hands are up, I'm going low. As soon as I go low, I'm smashing out your base, accelerating you to the floor, and then I'm finishing with a beat.
Yeah.
So the finish part was that kind of blitzkrieg that would be designed for a level 10 threat.
Right.
That's the reserve. So as I said to you in the beginning, the violence volume dial is for that level of force. That doesn't mean I'm going to implement that.
Yes.
Because inside of that fight dynamic, I've got state management of my emotions, because that's a huge part of what we do. So if I hit you and attach and I recognize you're out now, well, I won't hit you again. If I hit you, attach, hit you 2 more times and now you're out, well, I won't need it. You know what I mean? I'll use, as soon as I recognize that the subject is no longer ambulatory, no longer combative, I'll hit the big red stop button in my brain and turn the volume down. So as an example, if we're talking a violence volume dial of 10, I will approach every situation in my head as 10, right? If the second I get a hold of you, you fall to pieces or you're not what you thought you were, then I can turn my level response down. So if I approach with 10 and I only meet 5, I can turn it down to 5.
Right.
Yes?
Yes.
But if I only train to 5 and now I meet 10, I'm fucked.
Yeah. You
can't turn up what you ain't got. You can't turn up what you ain't got. Right?
That's right. You got nothing in the tank.
Right. So there was a dangerous individual in a club one night, and somebody had let him in the daytime, and he'd been drinking all day. And this person had a reputation, and no doorman wanted to get him out. Doorman turns up at 7 o'clock, and he's in it, and he's getting leery. And he's a beast of a man, right? And this fucker didn't want to get him out on his own, so he waits for me. So I turns up, and I've got it in my head. I know who he is. I'm going straight up to him. I'm going to blitzkrieg him if he fucking does it. It twitches a muscle wrong. Right? I knew what I was going to do. I was going to clinch and then just drive about 3 fucking knees into it, 3 tiny, straight to his balls. He'd been drinking all day. His bladder was like a beach ball. If I burst that bladder, he's in a world of hurt. So that was my plan, right? Well, went over to him to tell him to leave. He got up. He got all imposing, and I clinched him ballistically, very ballistically. And he felt like cream cheese.
Yep.
He literally, knees went poof down. He's already unconscious. I had to guide him on the floor, and then my 2 colleagues took him out. So there's an example of me preparing at 10, but turning it down when I realized he's not what he thought he was. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. I want to explore that in our conversation, how you teach that control and how you monitor that yourself.
Because we do it in training.
Yes.
So we'll do a game plan drill, and that will involve blitzkrieg. And the pad feeder will feed me the energy with the pads for a level 10 threat, which is all the way to the finish, right? And we'll do it 5 times, but somewhere inside of that dynamic, you'll feed me the energy to stop. So if I hit you with a clinical shot on the pad and you recognized that that was my head, that would have shook the fuck out of my brain and I'd be unconscious. Right. But if you recognize it's that kind of power hitting the pad, you'll hit the ground.
Correct.
He'll replicate a knocked out subject. So he could do that on my first shot. He could do it on my second or third after I've attached, or he could take me all the way through to level 10. He'll randomize it. I see. And then you'll do it with role play, dialogue. And so you're recognizing inside of the fight dynamic when to stop.
Yeah. That's amazing, man. And I am very grateful for this talk. I'm so glad to have met you, finally. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. See you later.
Right. We'll talk. All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. And this is just the beginning. Coming soon to the Karate Unity channel, my full podcast with Lee Morrison, where we take a deep dive into the grassroots of Urban Combatives. Subscribe now so you don't miss the full conversation.